What's going on, YouTube? On my way back to Memphis to pick up my trailer. The repairs on the truck got done. I had my radiator was cracked along the top, and it was definitely going through some coolant. So I mean, it used 2 gallons of coolant in the 4.5 miles from where I broke down back to the truck stop. So it definitely needed to be replaced. So I got it replaced, delivered the load, and I'm on my way back to get my trailer. So it's been a fun trip. The repair cost me $3,000. It was $3,023 and change. I have the bill breakdown for what they charged me for, and I'll show it to you right here. Alright, what's going on, YouTube? So back in the truck, it got fixed. So what was wrong with it was the radiator. Just got done watching the Patriots game, right? Patriots jersey on, got all my stuff on. But I just wanted to break this down for you really quick. So, cost me $3,023.29. So the radiator, $1,769, which was actually a little bit less from Freightliner, but Love's, you know, any shop, they're gonna upcharge the part, whatever. They charged me $52.50 to run and pick up the part and come back. $208 for 11 gallons of antifreeze. $769.93 for the labor to replace the radiator, and then $15 in just shop supplies. So that's the bill. If anyone says anything about the price of the radiator, yes, I know I could have gotten it cheaper somewhere else, but I wasn't in the position to shop on eBay, you know, find somewhere where it's cheaper, even though I did see them. So Love's went to the Freightliner in Flagstaff and got the radiator. They only had 2 left in stock, so they went and got the one of them that they had. It was $1,400 and like some dollars at the dealership. Then Love's puts their upcharge on it, which came out to like, I want to say $1,769. I'm not looking at the paper right now, but which is whatever, you know, every shop puts their upcharge on parts. So with that, the labor, the 11 gallons of coolant, the shop fee, like 15 bucks, it came out to the $3,023. And it took me a couple of days to get it fixed. So I broke down on Friday night, Saturday morning. We looked for the leak. We couldn't find it. It took us a little while to find it. It was just a weird leak, the way it was leaking. But we finally found it in the top of the radiator. And Love's was swamped. They had one mechanic there qualified to do the radiator. Everyone else was just like tire techs. Well, the tire techs were constantly in and out of the shop, going to road calls, fixing stuff in the shop, you know, other people's trucks. So the mechanic, when he needed help to pull out the radiator, put the new one in and all that stuff, there was no overhead hoist or crane, there was no forklift, so he needed manpower to help him. Well, his help kept getting pulled, so it kept delaying and delaying and delaying. So Saturday night, they weren't going to finish it. I got a hotel room, which was right next door to the Love's. That cost me $80. Plus the downtime. So a lot of people, they look at the repair like, oh, it cost me $3,000. Yes, plus the downtime. So had I not broken down, I would have delivered Saturday morning. I had planned on already spending Saturday in Vegas with some friends that I haven't seen in a while. So I would have looked out Sunday morning, and I would have drove all day Sunday, all day Monday, all day Tuesday, and I would have been in Memphis tomorrow morning. I would have picked up a load Wednesday, delivered Thursday, picked up a load Thursday, delivered Friday, picked up a load for the weekend. Well, now I am on schedule. It took me a while to unload me today at the base. Now I'm on schedule to be there Friday, so I'll get a weekend load. So I missed out on 2 days of loads, which is potentially anywhere from $800 to $1,000 in revenue that I could have generated. So with the downtime, with the repairs, I lost about $5,000 total time. It's very important to keep in mind that when you break down, it's not just the price of the breakdown, but it's the time. Especially as an owner-op, your time is literally money. So total grand scheme of things, the breakdown cost me $5 grand. It hurts. It's basically running a week for free. Generally, I'm generally right on par for averaging gross around $5,000 a week, and it's basically running a week for free. So that hurts. Now the maintenance account helps because it's not like you're losing the money because the truck already earned the money and you got the money in the maintenance account and all that. But it still hurts. So if you're going to buy a truck, even if you're going to do a lease purchase through a big company, which I personally highly do not recommend, your main focus should be that maintenance account. Like, that maintenance account needs to be paid before anything else is paid. Now with the big companies, they're going to take out everything first anyways, but with the big companies, you can set up your maintenance account where, you know, it's 7 cents, 16 cents, 20 cents a mile, whatever you have it set up as. And don't touch your maintenance account. As tempting as it's going to be, you might have a bad week, or you might be at home. This is for people that are doing the big company lease purchases. You might be at home for a week, and then when you come back out, you might think, oh, I'll take the $700 that I owe to my truck note this week, and I'll throw it from my maintenance account to the truck note. That way my truck note's covered and I'm not negative. It's a horrible idea. I would just stay in the hole, and I would just bust my ass to do the miles to make the money back up. I would rather be in the hole a few days and leave my maintenance account alone. As soon as you start touching that maintenance account, shit's gonna start going wrong with your truck, and you're gonna wish that you would have never touched that maintenance account. So with that being said, I'm on my way back. Truck's running great, no problems, thankfully. The mechanic at Love's was awesome. Even the tire techs were awesome. I mean, I was in there one day for a while, then the second day I was in there for a while. So, you know, it was pretty cool. I really couldn't have broken down at a better place. I really couldn't have. Because had I broke down in Flagstaff, I would have been going to the Freightliner shop. They probably wouldn't have got to my truck till tomorrow. So this load still wouldn't have been delivered. I would still be waiting in the shop. They probably wouldn't get it done till Friday. Then I probably wouldn't be able to deliver till Monday. So it would have cost me even more money being down, more time. So in the grand scheme of things, I'm very fortunate that the truck decided to have a breakdown where it did and how it did. So I'm very thankful for that. Breakdowns while owning a truck are going to happen. They're going to happen. If you're afraid of breaking down, if that's what terrifies you, like where it makes you not want to do it, don't buy a truck. Because trucks run from breakdown to breakdown. So you get one thing fixed, you're going to drive it until it needs something else fixed. It's just the name of the game. You got to pay the price to play the game, right? But just some things to think about. I hope some of you that are trying to buy a truck or currently at least purchase with a big company, hopefully this video, this breakdown has shown you some of the battles or the struggles that you face as an owner-op. But it's all on you. The hotel room, paying for it, right? Organizing everything as far as calling the agent or the broker, calling the customer, calling everybody that you need to call to constantly to keep in contact with them. I was making phone calls all the time. you know, keeping in contact with the customer. This customer chose a text, so I kept in contact with her through text. A lot of text messages. The agent, you know, my load coordinator, just constantly calling, talking. It happened over the weekend, so I was talking to the weekend coordinators. So, but I was constantly in contact with people all the time, letting them know what's going on, letting them know the update, when I'll be out, what the mechanic's saying, so on and so forth. As a company driver, if you break down like that, and it was going to take a couple of days, they throw you in a hotel room. The shop calls you when the truck's done. You pick up your truck. You get a little bit of breakdown pay, and you go on about your business. You lost out on some money because, you know, you were down a couple of days, but that's where the breakdown pay comes in, and it helps. And, you know, but the stress of paying for it all, taking care of it all, isn't there. So if you don't like the stress, owning a truck is very stressful. You're going to stress like 24/7. I don't even own this truck yet. The bank still owns it, right? I'm trying to own it. It's very stressful. It's 24/7 stress. Every noise the truck makes your heart stop. Every different sound, everything. I mean, everything makes you wonder what's going on. So, if you don't handle stress very well, you don't handle adversity very well, if you don't handle struggling very well, I would not suggest buying a truck. But if you can handle all those things very well, then I would buy a truck. You know yourself better than anybody else, so you know if you're ready to buy a truck or not. So that's the update for you guys. Cracked radiator, a couple of days down, basically a week's loss of revenue. You know, as far as the $3,000 for the radiator and the 2 days I lost from not being able to pull loads on starting Wednesday and starting on Friday. So that's the nature of the beast. That's trucking. So I hope you guys stay safe out there, stay profitable, and y'all have a good one. If you have any questions, just go ahead and leave them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them.